Rivers are the lifeblood of nations. They sustain us, nourish our lands, and connect us to each other. From the Nile to the Amazon, civilizations have flourished along the banks of these mighty waterways for millennia. The Indus River, flowing from the Himalayas to the Arabian Sea, is no exception. For centuries, its waters have nurtured life and livelihoods in the Indian subcontinent. But rivers can also be a source of tension, especially when they flow through multiple countries. Water scarcity, competing demands, and historical grievances can easily turn these vital resources into flashpoints of conflict. The Indus River, shared by India and Pakistan, is a case in point. The partition of 1947 divided the Indus Basin, leaving India with the eastern tributaries and Pakistan with the western rivers. This division, however, did not erase the deep interdependence between the two nations when it came to water. Both countries rely heavily on the Indus and its tributaries for irrigation, drinking water, and hydropower. Recognizing the need for a cooperative framework, India and Pakistan signed the Indus Waters Treaty in 1960. This landmark agreement, brokered by the World Bank, aimed to ensure a fair and equitable distribution of the Indus waters and prevent future disputes. It has been hailed as a model for transboundary water cooperation and a testament to the power of dialogue in resolving even the most complex issues. The Indus Waters Treaty is more than just a water-sharing agreement. It is a symbol of hope and a testament to the possibility of peaceful coexistence between India and Pakistan. Signed in 1960, against the backdrop of partition, mistrust, and conflict, the treaty represents a rare moment of collaboration between the two nations. The treaty allocates the three eastern rivers, the Ravi, Beas, and Sutlej, to India. Pakistan was granted control over the three western rivers, the Indus, Jhelum, and Chenab. This division reflects the historical patterns of water use and the geographical realities of the Indus Basin. But the treaty goes beyond simply dividing the rivers. It establishes a comprehensive framework for water management, data sharing, and dispute resolution. It allows for limited water usage by both countries, from rivers allocated to the other, primarily for non-consumptive needs like hydropower generation. The treaty also established the Permanent Indus Commission, comprising 2 commissioners, one from each country, to oversee the implementation of the treaty and address any disputes that may arise. The Commission has played a crucial role in ensuring the treaty's continued relevance and effectiveness over the years. The Indus Waters Treaty is a complex document, but its underlying principle is simple: to ensure a fair and equitable distribution of the Indus waters between India and Pakistan. The treaty divides the 6 rivers of the Indus system into 2 groups: the eastern rivers, which are the Ravi, Beas, and Sutlej, and the western rivers, which are the Indus, Jhelum, and Chenab. India was granted unrestricted use of the eastern rivers, while Pakistan received the right to the waters of the western rivers. However, the treaty recognizes that water is a shared resource and allows for limited use of the western rivers by India, primarily for non-consumptive purposes like run-of-the-river hydropower generation, domestic use, and some irrigation. To ensure transparency and build trust, the treaty mandates the exchange of hydrological data between the 2 countries. This data sharing is crucial for effective water management, flood forecasting, and drought mitigation. The treaty also allows for the construction of hydroelectric projects on both sides of the border, but with certain restrictions to ensure that the flow of water to the other country is not adversely affected. The Indus Waters Treaty is not without its critics. Some in India argue that the treaty is too generous to Pakistan, while some in Pakistan claim that India is not adhering to the treaty's provisions. However, despite these challenges, the treaty has survived for over 6 decades, even during periods of heightened tensions and conflict. In recent years, the Indus Waters Treaty has come under increasing strain. Growing water scarcity, coupled with political tensions between India and Pakistan, has raised concerns about the treaty's long-term viability. Some voices within India have called for a review of the treaty, arguing that it gives Pakistan an unfair advantage. The recent decision by India's Cabinet Committee on Security to suspend the Indus Waters Treaty indefinitely following a terrorist attack in Pahalgam, Kashmir, has sent shockwaves across the region. This unprecedented move, while driven by understandable security concerns, carries significant risks and could have far-reaching consequences for both India and Pakistan. Pakistan, which relies heavily on the Indus and its tributaries for its agriculture, industry, and drinking water, is particularly vulnerable. Any disruption to the flow of these rivers could have a devastating impact on Pakistan's economy and the livelihoods of millions of people. The agricultural sector, which employs a significant portion of Pakistan's workforce, would be hit particularly hard, leading to food shortages, unemployment, and social unrest. Moreover, unilateral action by India could set a dangerous precedent, undermining the very foundation of transboundary water cooperation. It could embolden other countries to disregard international treaties and resort to unilateral measures to address their water security concerns. This could lead to a cascade of water conflicts, further destabilizing an already volatile region